The Bengals are 2-3. Zac Taylor is taking a ton of criticism with the struggles on offense. Is he taking too much heat? Hi again, everyone, and welcome in to Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com. And look, I get it. I understand it. Zac Taylor, the play caller, makes you so mad. I can't believe he called the Philly special and the shovel pass. And I think I've been as critical as anyone about Zac Taylor. And, you could look at different stats and different, metrics, whatever you want to look at. And I'll give you a couple of them right here because you come to Cincinnati Bengals Talk for exactly that, the latest on the Bengals here on YouTube. Well, they're 31st in yards per play at 4.81. Only the Rams who, I get it that both teams won the Super Bowl. The Rams offense is awful right now. I have Matthew Stafford in a fantasy league. That man got benched for Carson Wentz. You know who gets benched for Carson Wentz in real life? Nobody gets benched for Carson Wentz, but Matt Stafford did in my fantasy league. It's not going well for me, by the way. But the point is, Bengals offense certainly struggling at 4.81 yards per play this season. It's not just that, 21.6 points per game. They averaged 26.3 last year. So you're literally talking about a 5-point swing, 4.7 if you want to be exact. The cover two stuff, it continues to pile up. Burrow's expected points added per dropback, 0.160 against single high coverage. That number drops to minus 0.184 in two high looks. Mike Renner, PFF, shout out to him for that stat. Look, it's ugly. It's ugly, and I understand it. And you've heard me this week. It's not like I've pulled any punches. I've been critical. I've said they need to fix it. All of those things. And I also need to give everyone just a little dose of reality. And I'm going to call it reality serum. It's not relax serum, even though everyone should probably relax a little bit. Is Zac Taylor struggling right now? Yeah, a little bit. Is the offense struggling and trying to find itself? Absolutely. And I understand the frustration, especially where the expectations were and where everyone was thinking. But this team would be coming into the season. But why were expectations high? It's because they went to the Super Bowl last year, right? In fact, February 13th, I believe it was, we were at SoFi Stadium covering Super Bowl 56. Why? Because the Bengals were playing in it. And so I'm big on this, just in life with different things, from who you're working with, who you choose to partner with, who you hang out with, all of those things. Consistency matters, equity matters. And so if you know what you're getting from someone day in and day out, that's important for when they show up late or blow you off last second or whatever the case is. And Zac Taylor, has he been inconsistent as the Bengals head coach? Yeah, if you look over the grand scheme of his tenure, and I was very critical of him during my time, and I have been very critical of him, I think, during my time covering the Bengals. This round, I didn't cover him in 2019, but 2020 on. That said, let's take a breather and relax a little bit and not be too overly press the panic button on Zac Taylor. Okay, I watched his news conference. I was traveling back on Monday, and so I watched his news conference. I didn't get to be in it, and I'm just looking at the comments. And there's so many fire Zac Taylor, new play, all this stuff. Look, his play calling, whether you loved it then or not, and I had beef with it, you know it. I've had beef with his game management and certain decisions and stuff throughout that run. But they were in the Super Bowl. He did press the right buttons. This team did average 26.3 points per game last year. And they're working through some things offensive line-wise. I think Joe Burrow's working through some things. I think this coaching staff is working through some things. So I get being critical, but I'm not going to call for his head. I'm not going to say, he needs to be fired and they need to look at this guy or this guy. I'm just not there yet. And to me, after 5 games, and I get it, it is a what have you done for me lately thing. And it's a what have you done for me lately league and world that we live in today. Well, what he's done for you lately is go 10-7 and then win 3 playoff games, including 2 road games, the first 2 road playoff wins in Bengals history, and find a way to get to the Super Bowl and get within 1 play. If Quentin Spain had forced Aaron Donald inside, maybe we're not even talking about 1 play. of a Super Bowl championship, of a world championship. And I get it. He was flawed throughout that. And I wanted to see improvement from Zac Taylor this year. I still think we can, even though we haven't necessarily seen it through 5 weeks. But this idea of get him out of here, let's just... The Bengals need to go on a run. They need to fix it. And they need to fix it starting this week, right? You know, you can't say, oh, well, they're going to turn a corner and that corner be week 9. It's too late. It's going to be too late if they're, 4-4 week 9. It is. They're going to have to go on a run and get over 500 and be a winning team. And that starts on Sunday with the Saints. That will continue with the Falcons. Then they have the Browns on Halloween. And then you have the Panthers and then the Steelers. Those are the 5. You're going to have to make up some ground here. I get it. They get it. Everyone gets it. Let's breathe. And let's see what they do on Sunday. By the way, today's video brought to you by Manscaped. Look, they're the best men's below-the-waist trimmer out there. I've used Manscaped long before they sponsored this YouTube channel, long before they sponsored this network. Their products are precision-engineered tools that are going to get you right. So make sure you check out manscaped.com. And right now, if you use promo code BengalsTalk, you're going to get 20% off your order and in free shipping. It's that simple. 20% off in free worldwide shipping, by the way. I know we have some out of United States, some people that watch out of the United States. That's fine. Manscaped still got you covered. They got you covered. And whether it's the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear and nose trimmer, which I take on the road, I just got to keep myself fresh, looking good. They got you covered. And they got the crop preserver. They got all of these different things that you might not even realize you need. And then you get them and you get this 4.0 package with the precision trimmer and all the fixings, and you're like, man, it makes things so much easier. You're not going to, with the trimmer, for example, no snagging, no cutting, nothing like that. It is safe, and it is going to get the job done much faster, more efficient, and safe. And that's exactly what you want. So go to manscaped.com, use promo code BengalsTalk to get 20% off and free shipping. Again, 20% off and free shipping with promo code BengalsTalk at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Promo code BengalsTalk. Look, I get the criticism. I do. But I was just thinking about it, and I was just like, man, let's just breathe a little. Let's give them a little time here. And see if they can get it figured out. And it is frustrating. I get it. Understand it. Heck, I'm the one traveling, watching them on the road. Okay. And so you do these things, and then it's like, man, you got to go talk bad and be critical. It's more fun if they win. It's more fun for everybody. And they're not winning right now, and they're not playing at the level that they should be playing. Even if they don't win, they should be playing at a much higher level offensively. And it just hasn't happened yet. But it could happen starting this week. We'll have our prediction coming up. Also, make sure you check out the OT with Elise Jesse tonight, Thursday night, by the way, 8 Eastern. I'm going to be joining her. So that's going to be fun. You get enough of me already, but it's going to be a different dynamic. Elise is going to be leading the show. It's her show. And I'm excited to see what she's going to ask me. So for Andrew Fox Miller, our channel coordinator, and for manscaped.com promo code BengalsTalk, I'm James Rapien signing off for now on CBT. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk.